Tarick Ximines before we get on to Liam Bailey, because I know that once we reach there, it's going to be a longer version one. All right. So Tarick Ximines officially out at this point. We're going to get to the detailing screen, but let me just get through it. All right. Yes, and they gave some good information. Cercle Brugge, Bruges in English, attracts a Jamaican right back. All right, and they get into details now. The first transfer from Braga, Bruges, is this transfer in this transfer window. As expected, a few days, right back Tarick Ximines is a Cercle player. The 18-year-old leaves his club, Mount Pleasant, to sign a 2.5-year contract with Venice of the North. I'm going to explain everything to you. After having already come to test last season, all right, a Jamaican international, Ximinis, notable played against Canada and Honduras in the qualifying for the World Cup. He will first make his mark with the Cercle Brugge under 23s team. All right, and I'm going to show you. All right, so that's why I said I wanted to wait so we can get the necessary information, and then we will give you the things tied, because people ask me if this is a start for players to leave from Jamaica and stuff. I'm going to explain that to you, because I've explained it to you before, but it looks like I had to go back over it again. So that is the situation at this point for Ximinis. So the Ximinis we're going to start with. I'm going to answer all the questions that you guys ask me. All right. So Ximinis, what you know about it, they scouted him as a right back. Yes, but obviously he can improve over time. So that's what they scouted him as a right back. So that's what they expected him to at least come in and start with. All right. So as a right back. So you guys got that answer. Where he's going to start? He's going to start at the under 23s level. The next question that you guys ask me, is it going to be the marker of moving Jamaican players? I would say no. At this point, no. This is a deal for Tarick Ximines, and bringing him to this level, they saw a promise in him and wanted to take him on to see what he can do. You get me? So I would say it's not. This is a showcase for Jamaica's talent, a showcase for Jamaica's talent to see if they can take them and build that relationship with them to see if they can turn into things, and then they can test the waters, because obviously this one never really cost them much. You understand me? So if he turns out good, then they can invest in that. So what I have to say, guys, you have to build a relationship, and the relationship comes with results. All right. So it has not passed the result test as yet. Shamar Nichols went to Belgium. He did well. Taxi went to Belgium. He played sometimes, never played for a while. People said he had some issues and stuff, so that cost him at that point. All right, so the relationship has not been built as yet. You get me? The relationship has not been built as yet, so it will take time. But this is just a good opportunity for this kid. All right, yes. So the under 23s is not a small situation. The under 23s is still adjoined to the national team itself closely. So if you perform well in the lower league, you will get called up. Because one thing about this particular one, Braga, they do use their lower tier a little bit more. All right, because they don't have the big money like the other Belgian clubs. So that is a plus for Tarick there. That's a plus for him. So once he puts his performances out, there is nobody will be fighting against him. He will get his respect. All right, but at this point, he's not going to the national. He has not signed directly to that program. All right, he signs to the under 23s at this point. Obviously, you have to understand, guys, a club cannot do certain things because they don't want to lose in the end. So that simply means if they sign it to that full term contract, it might cost a little bit more. So if they just want to test out how good you are and they're not sure if you can make that transition instant, the best thing to do is to sign you at a lower level, and then after you perform, and then if you perform, you have to come and perform at the big levels as well to prove that you deserve that role, and then now we sign you to the full contract. So you have to work a little bit for a lower pay. You get me? If you think that you're that good, you have to work a little bit. You work without certain amount of money for a little while, which I think nobody have a problem, because you will get compensated back if you can do the job. But it's a test. It's a test phase for him at this point. All right. Now it's 2:02, but I had to do this video now because I have to leave out on for the road 4 o'clock. So Leighton, you're lucky that you got this deal, all right? And see, I came with the actual information, and I told you when I come with the information, it's not going to be as what you have heard before. All right, so that's what I'm telling you. That's why I said I never wanted to jump on it instant. I wanted to wait a little and then bring it the accurate information towards you. And then I will put this video separate from the entire thing. I will put the Bailey separate from the entire thing as well. But I just said I'm gonna do it in a format of the live stream first, just to make sure people can give their take on it. All right. 1 second, just sharing it so people can come in. So thanks, Sean Base, massive respect for being here. Damian, thanks for being here. DNA, thanks for being here. Hopefully more of the youngsters will get these opportunities. But I said to you, it's not a situation like that. I think this is a one-off situation for now. Because that's why I made sure to break down everything so you actually get the truth. All right? And you know me, I'm not here to sell propaganda, so I have to give it to you as it is. All right? So that's what it is. Ximines, he signs a deal, 2.5 years. To the league level in Belgium is the 4th tier. All right? It's a 4th tier. That's where the under 23s play. All right, so you get the actual information. But if he performs well, it's still good. It's still good. Maggie would still be ahead of him in the rank, yes, based on where Maggie is. But it's a young kid and he has an opportunity to impress. But it's not the deal what people tell you about. It's nothing like that. It's a testing phase for him, and hopefully he can improve very, very fast. All right, yes. I wish Tarick Ximines all the best. We all wish him the best. DNA. That's exactly what we said. But we have to know the accuracy of the information, so we know what to do. Because if you sign for the normal club, we could have gone out and get the jerseys and support you. You understand me? Like just buy a jersey instant. I am not sure if the jersey sales, those things will be aligned with under 23s at this point. So those are the things that I wanted to make sure I can get out there so I don't mislead people. I gave them the actual information. All right. So that's the situation with Ximines. So give me your take on it. So we spend the first 20 minutes on Ximines so I can put the separate video for Ximines by itself, so people can get accurate information on Ximines. All right. Yes. So let me know, or what say you guys on that, so we can chat a little on it, and then we can move on to Lee and Bailey and the others, the bigger players them. All right. Owen, bigger best of hopefully more youngsters. Yes, I've answered that one already. I don't think it's the youngsters, and unless they're gonna want to be satisfied to go to the under 23s and the under 17s. You understand me? Yes, I think that could be a new route for Jamaican players to develop faster. But we had said that for the longest time, that's the best way for Jamaican players to go over and improve. But people said no, they should not go at that point because they can compete with anybody at the younger stage. That's what they told us. No, you same one saying that, oh, this is a good one. It's that kind of confusing when you look at it that way. It's a stepping stone, yes, but you want to know that it's a stepping stone than we out here looking for his jersey and it's just a misinformation, you know? Yeah, so we get it, what's up with him, and we still respect it. Good move for me, just the same. For me, because these are the things that I talked about before, that's what they need to do. Go out there, mesh with their same peer, same size, and push out and do their thing, you know? Yes, I can't respect it no more than how I do respect it, because I think he's going to be pressured into what you don't understand, guys. When you go into these programs, there are some rigorous programs, all right? Way more than the national programs, all right? The youth academies are the testing phase to see how durable you are. So I think they saw something in him as a talent, but they are not sure who he is. So they wanted to put him in that program. You get me? And that only shows you that the relationship between Jamaica has not been connected the proper way. Because I think if you play at the national level, they would have just draft you up straight into the big team. You understand me? So that means he's just a test phase of a relationship and a test phase for himself. So he's going to be a person out there trying to put Jamaica on the map. So hopefully he can do a good job, because this is a part of the relationship. All right? Yes, that's what I would say. We have Jason Guna in the building. Massive respect, big boss. Thanks very much for passing through. Island Cat said, so JD, based on this information, do you think this is the best move for him? Yes, it's the best move for him, and this is what they need to do, and stop believing that the young systems are equally as overseas. That is no true. That is no true. And as soon as the footballers them come up and tell you like the experience, they are gonna tell you that Maggie told you that the levels of football, every level is not even close. So the 15, the same is not true. This is a very good opportunity for Ximinis. Very good opportunity. And I love the fact that he never went in the big team. Because I thought if he went in the big team, he would have been last, just like the other players them that go overseas. You get me? Because that means you cannot deal with the surroundings and all of those things as yet. You understand me? So I love the fact that he got the opportunity. They see it fit to give him a long-standing opportunity, so he can decide, he can figure out how to live on his own, live in a different environment and everything. So that can build you to be a better player. So I think he gets a good deal based on that. I know most Jamaicans would want to just look at the end glory. Oh, he's not playing for the big team. No, 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 no. This is what you work for. These are the things that I love. Because if he can be successful this way, it's simple means he can sustain that success for a longer time, rather than show them in the big team and him end up like Maggie. More 95% he would have ended up like that, because it's not a joke league. It's a way higher level than Jamaica. So I think this is the best thing for him. Let me know if you disagree. Yeah, let me know if you're watching the re-upload or the live. Let me know. All right. So we have T1 Hamilton. Morning. How are you doing? Club that he has gone to is the same as Club Brugge or different? No, it's a different. Braga, Cercle Brugge, they are different clubs, but Bruges or Braga, whatever you want to call it, they are the normal Braga that you saw performing in the Champions League. They are the main team for Bruges. They are like the second quality team coming up under that team. All right, yes, but they are still in the first division, and they are doing good in the first division. So it's a good, and they use youth. They don't believe like Cercle Brugge to be by a bunch of big stars. They will build their youths and bring them up. All right, they will believe in them. So I think this is a better opportunity than Braga, because Braga would have been harder for him to get game. All right, yes, or even for the under 23s, because they buy a lot of players, quality players worldwide, and do a lot of experiments with them. So I don't think that would be a good one. I think this is a better fit for him. People that believes in long-standing thing, not someone that would throw him across, because I always told you about that mental side, which is very much important. So I think this is the best deal for him. All right, this is the best deal for him. I would advise any young youth in Jamaica to take these opportunities, given 23 or not. Of course, the 23 might be competitive, if not better than the JPL. So that's all I'm telling you. So I'm telling you, trainings and those stuffs are not normal, bro. Remember, I go there for myself, so I know the difference, My goodness, man. Good move for him, because I am sure that it is way. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I think it's higher level than the JPL. Yes, I think so. Martin Big up yourself, JD. But JD, you told us. Yes, I told you, but I want players to come and tell you, because all along most of these people never believed me. But once players start to come and tell you that, listen to me, man, under 23s and the youths them are bigger leagues than even more to most of the professional leagues, because they have to drill you into being professionals. You don't just become professionals overnight. It has to be a drilling process. All right. Shauna, big up yourself. JD, solid info. It's better to know than to judge wrong. I love it. Yes, 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 man. That's why when I heard it and I heard people spinning around the corner and they're not saying anything, I'm saying, oh, can you talk for 2 hours and don't say anything? You know, something is must be wrong, because this cannot be a direct deal. Direct deals do a little bit different. And now we saw that it's a complete different deal from what we expect. So no performance. What we have to do now, I will give you guys the way to watch the under 23s. I will give you guys the way to watch under 23s. So for persons that's interested in him, can keep up with it. All right, I will give you the ways to watch it. I provided the links. Being that I'm in Belgium. All right. Yes. Sporting Dad JD is work permit and EU card to play as to start. Yes, but that not have nothing to do with the under 23s. It doesn't have nothing to do with the reason why he's in the under 23s. I think that's what they signed him for first. Yeah, and it's a based on performance. I strongly believe that. I am not gonna twist I'm not gonna confuse the people as now. If whatever he said comes through and he goes up to the national team, no problem. But I know that this was the best side for him. And I said it in the video that I think it's the under 23s he's gonna go to, because that's what I evaluated it to. I don't think he would have gone to the direct team. You saw the direct team, Sporting Dad. It's a competitive ass team. I would love for him to go here first and prove yourself, you know, so you get a extra time. You get me? I don't believe in this just jump in and want to get things today, you know. I think you have to work hard. And that's why I prefer him go here than go directly into the next team, because I don't think he's going to get any game in the big team at the start. And if they do give him a 5 minute, that can arm him than actually build him up. We have to make sure I am not rushing. I want to see them successful. I don't want to see them broken and cannot recover. JD, Jong Cercle is an under 20, or no, they have under 21. They are under 19s. They have a lot of. I will put it up. They have under 23s, man. All of them have under 23s. Even if they don't register them, if they don't see it on the transfer market, they do have them. Yeah, all of them, man. And that's why I said one of the ways to improve and make the JPL club spend money on the young kids them is to have forceful academies. That's what I was talking about the last time. You understand me? And you realize it's coming full circle. All professional clubs have academies adjointed to them. And that's one of the ways to improve Jamaica's football. Academies adjointed to them. Guys, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We have 40 odd people in the house. If you eat the 40 odd, we might get a little crowd here and we can have our conversation. All right? Yes. I know people never expected it to go this way. They expected it to come and talk about Leon Bailey as well. But remember, it's a Reggae Boyz Abroad series. So we have to detail everything so we don't jump over things just for excitement. That's not the program if you come here. The program is to reason and come to a solid understanding at the end of the day. That's what I try to build the program on. And not to, you know, because I could have done the Leon Bailey video last night, but I said, you know, no, I can't manage. It's getting annoying now, you know, the drama and stuff. So I said, let me give it a little time to wear off and then we come out with this information. All right. Leighton Griffiths, just like a chef, yes, yeah, don't use those terms because people will take it disrespectful. You know them stay already. You know, but I know what you mean. But you know them stay already. So I have to make sure I put the right words. Good morning, Warren Webster. How are you doing, man? Island Car, JD, what position does Ximinis play? I think he's going to train as a right back. And obviously, he can. They saw that he can play winger. So you never may know. The more positions he goes there to try and play, it's better for him, because I think that they have a lot of right back and left backs that I'm checking. A lot of right backs and left backs, and they have gone through some of the highest quality academies. So I don't want don't want to keep it. If he's watching, make sure to not Go there for one position, try to put in everything. Anything they ask you, you do 50 times more than that. You understand me? Yes, because that's the only way. Uh, that's the only way you can get the necessary help you want. Make sure you go out there and do everything. Bless up. Love your professionalism. Most of the YouTubers giving out the wrong info on Ximinis. I just think that you have to understand. You know I don't even wrong people anymore. I just think that they just gave out the information because they want to be proud. I want to be proud, you know, but I want to be accurate as well, so I can give I can search for the right information to give the youths them to move on. Remember, I'm here, you know. These guys are just can hype the other players, you know. I can affect like informative wise the information that they need from these regions. So that's why I said I'm not going to say nothing on this one, because I'm not a hype man. I'm a realist, you know, and I'm a Jamaican just the same, and I want Jamaica to win. So any possible position a player can get better, I will always be involved in it. So that's why I wanted to make sure I get it and stuff, you know. And if anything, I will go to one of the games. Them I will check get the schedule and everything, and I will go to one of the games. I might not want to talk to them, the players them, but I will go to the games. I can go to the game because the Brugge is not so far. If I have time and I can reach, I will go there. You know, so at least you guys can get to see the player if you're interested that much. All right, yes. So congratulations to Mr. Ximines. This video will be clipped. This part will be clipped for Ximines by himself, and the daily part will be clipped separate from the live stream. The live stream will go 2 hours, and then we're done. All right. Yes. And I have some things to do on the road. Credibility means much. Yeah, but we have to understand that everyone does things different, because it's their reality. You know, their reality is a little bit different from mine and yours as well. You understand me? Their reality is exactly what people in Jamaica want. You get me? Because I don't necessarily get the support from Jamaican people just the same. You understand me? Because they can't resonate to my reality. So you cannot beat other people the way they do things. It's just that's how they do things, because that's what they know. You understand me? We get the opportunity to know more. So that's why we can do things a little bit different. So let me put it on that side. We're not going to beat anybody. People report what they want, but we are not going to do that, because we kind of have access to different lives and different ways of doing things. You get me? Proud doesn't necessarily means which one should hide or give out fake information. It's still a great accomplishment for the young man regardless. But remember, you know, guys, the next man that we're going to come towards, he has a situation, and sometimes people want to match themselves with other people, like i.e. Lee and Bailey going over there. People want to say that yes, they send their player go to a big tournament, big league, and can compete with Lee and Bailey. You know that little thing in Jamaica? It's a thing. We saw it clearly on YouTube and stuff, so we know it's a thing. So maybe a man just want to feel more proud in himself, which you should feel proud, because it's still a move nonetheless. You understand me? It's still a move nonetheless. All right, so I have no problem. It's just because we have to just understand that's also our culture. We can't change from it, and I'm not going to lament on that, because I want this to be a more coherent video and not one to lead down a bad path.